Hello, welcome to my latest video. It's the second one of the day. I'm going to paint on this 16 by 12 inch canvas, and as usual I'm using a burnt sienna underpainting. There's my palette, just a plastic tub. And it's handy because I can put a lid on the tub and keeps the paint nice and wet. And yeah, we'll see what we can get into. Start waving my hairy stick about. So just establish a quick horizon with a bit of Payne's grey and sap green. Bear with me, I've got quite a sore throat. All this talking I've been doing over the past few weeks. Start adding a bit of titanium white. Quite interesting clouds already. You know, I'm loving the weather at the moment. I love stormy weather, particularly in autumn. The clouds whipping overhead. Yeah, I do like clouds. Spend a lot of time watching them and photographing them. Don't like blue skies, I find them quite boring. Just plain blue with a few fluffy clouds. I like storms. Just put some yellow in the distance, just a touch. Some quite nice lumps and bumps already in the distance there. Just totally by accident. Bit of a hill. Yeah, I think I'm going to always do underpaintings now. Before I paint proper, it works really well, it's very effective. Really ought to paint outdoors. I've only painted outdoors once and loved it. That was just a few weeks ago. Yeah, indoors you don't get the sound of birds and the feeling of the breeze. A few bits of yellow with this rake. could easily be Hope Valley again. Yeah, I've got my headphones in listening to music, and quite often, quite subconsciously, I paint Hope Valley in the Peak District. I do miss it dearly. Yeah, that hill on the right could easily be Win Hill or Loose Hill in Hope Valley. Crops up quite often in me paintings. You know, I don't think I've ever done photography on Loose Hill. I've done it just about everywhere else in the Peak District, but not Loose Hill. I've done Win Hill several times. But yeah, I stopped landscape photography a while ago. I fell out with it. Might go back to it one day. I used to go up Mam Tor a lot. It's at the other end of Hope Valley and do a lot of photography up there. But the problem is you go up there in the summer and there's about 30 other photographers, which is alright, you know, you chat to people and everything, but you have 30 other photographers doing 30 photographs of exactly the same scene. I met some nice people up there. But yeah, just stopped doing landscape photography quite abruptly about 4 years ago. God, looks like a big blue dragon there in the sky, or Pegasus. It's academic, so I'm going to go over it anyway. Yeah, I found myself getting very frustrated with landscape photography to the point that I used to shout at the sky when it wasn't behaving itself. And I thought, well, what's the point of doing it? If I've stopped enjoying it, just stop doing it. So my photography, I do much of it from a moving car. Of course, I'm the passenger of the said car. I'm not. Don't drive and take photographs at the same time. That'd be silly. Yeah, I'm pleased with Sky. You know, it's working really well. Not bad at all. It's the orange the brown background is giving the sky a sort of glow. It's really helping the contrast and the tones. Yeah, one time I was up Mamtor doing a sunrise, and must have got there about 4 or 5 in the morning when it was still dark, because it was the middle of summer. And um, looked in my camera bag, all my stuff in. I'd left my bloody landscape lens, didn't I, at home. All I had was my 200mm lens, which is, it's alright for landscape, but it's got a very tight field of view. So what I tend to do, I tend to have me, well, I used to have me big wide angle landscape lens when the sun came up, and then quickly swap for the tight compositions of my 200mm. But yeah, this one time I'd left my bloody landscape lens at home and just had my 200mm on. Oh, bloody hell. So I could go back home, as the sun would have come up, I'd have missed it. So I just fitted my 200mm lens, and it was the most dramatic sky ever seen in my life. But yeah, because I'd left me wide angle lens at home, it didn't bloody work. So I was gutted. But hey, you live and learn. Yeah, I quite often lose photo opportunities, mainly because of my own stupidity. There's this one occasion I'd been out, I think it was, let me think now, Monsell Headway up there, near, um, Great Longston and all that sort of thing, in the Peak District. And I'd done the sunrise and everything. I was on my way home, and I was driving, and I crested this hill going towards Bradwell and everywhere like that in the Peak District, and looked in the rearview mirror. It was blacked out by something, and it was a bloody Merlin helicopter, great big huge thing, just following the road, skimming it behind me. So bloody hell! So I screamed to a halt in a lay-by and jumped out with my camera. And the helicopter, he saw this and stopped in a hover about 30 or 40 foot off the ground, next to me with my camera. And, put the camera up to my face. Even the observer, the winchman, was waving at me. And pressed the button, and nothing happened, and it said SD card full. Oh my god, the memory card was full. And the helicopter, assuming I took the photograph, then buggered off, and I was waving it, trying to desperately to get the helicopter to come back. I couldn't bloody believe it. It would have been a cracking shot. And yeah, the helicopter buggered off, and I had no photograph of it. Couldn't Would you believe it? Yeah, great big Royal Navy Merlin. But hey, quite pleased with this. I am very pleased with this actually. Might go as far to say it's better than the last one. And as an artist, you're only as good as your next picture, your next painting. So I am pleased with this. That blue in the sky is quite pleasing. Yeah, I think we're nearly there. A few finishing touches going on. Not going to overdo it. Yeah, there's bags of movement in that sky. I quite like that. Yeah, a few little bits and pieces going in. Yeah, Hope Valley always had helicopters and jets and stuff flying down it, low level. It's not a very common sight these days. I used to work in a nursing home down Hope Valley, and I was the activities coordinator. So yeah, you lay on activities for the elderly people, therapeutic enrichment. And the Lancaster bomber was flying Lady Bower for commemoration of Dan Buster's raid. And so I had a feeling it were going to pass the nursing home. It wasn't a guarantee, it could have gone anywhere. And so I emptied the nursing home. There was people in beds, they'd all been wheeled out, everybody outside, to see the Lancaster bomber. And there was, Battle of Britain memorial flights. There was a Spitfire Hurricane and a couple of tornadoes out as well. And I was sweating. I was panicking that it wasn't going to happen. And yeah, just by chance, two Lancasters with escorting Spitfires and Hurricanes and all the rest of it came over low, right in front of the nursing home, and two tornadoes as well. God, I was relieved. It was amazing. So yeah, we had our own fly past. My name would have been Mud if they hadn't shown up. Yeah, it's about bloody 10 years ago that. Anyway, yeah, I think we have a painting. This is just about dandy. Thank you so much for all your likes and your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, WordPress, Instagram and jonkid.co.uk. Yeah, I think we're just about there. Definitely looks like Hope Valley to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's one of my better ones, I think. not perfect, but it's a painting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. And don't forget to subscribe, as I say. And I will see you in the next video, without a doubt. Bye bye.